This is a super simple updo. It doesn't take long to do, but it's also very adaptable. So you could wear it when you're kind of like running errands or going to work, meeting friends for a coffee, but it also can be elevated for more special occasions, perhaps like a date night or something like that. I'll show you the basics of how to actually do the routine, and then I'll show you how I would elevate it if I wanted to make it that little bit more special. There are only 2 products that you absolutely will need to do this routine. There are some optional things, so let me start with the basics, and that's a hair tie and one of these teeny tiny, almost can't see it, elastic bands. One last thing before we get started, I just want to say, and I'm sorry if this sounds vain, but I am loving my hair today. And normally if it was looking like this on day 3, I would try to avoid putting it up because I'm actually really liking the results today. Right, let's get on with the updo. What I actually like to do first is apply an oil. My go-to these days is the Olaplex oil. The reason I like to apply an oil before I do an updo, and that would be with any updo, is I don't suffer with greasy roots, but I do get dry ends. So by adding an oil, it will help with the dryness. So a few drops into your hand of the Olaplex, I rub it between my hands, and then I kind of just go mid-lengths to ends. Couple of alternative options. Firstly, I appreciate Olaplex isn't the most affordable oil, so if you're looking for something more affordable, I would definitely recommend this. It does have a slightly thicker texture, let me see, than the Olaplex. Hopefully you can see that. So it's definitely a thicker oil, but just means you need less of it. Give it a really good emulsion between your hands. And then another one that I absolutely love is from the brand Shiner, and this is actually a mist. So I like to just spray very lightly, and I wouldn't just focus on the ends with this because it is so lightweight. And what this will do is actually also help fragrance your hair a little bit. Smell is so subjective, but I absolutely love it. It's got those kind of more woody, oudy type fragrance. So it helps kind of, you know, if you're on like day 4 or day 5, it helps sort of give some nice fragrance for your hair, but it is also so lightweight that if you do struggle a little bit with greasy roots, this was a really good option. So once my hair's sort of feeling hydrated, I just kind of smooth things down a little bit. Let's get into the first step, and that is to take your elastic band, and you want your hair in a high ponytail. So just take all of your hair, and then with your nylon hairband, I highly recommend those, take it and create a ponytail. Now how many times you go round is obviously depending on how thick your hair is, but I take it twice, and then on the 3rd one round, pull the ponytail forward and then just leave that and don't pull it all the way through. I've forgotten, do they call that a bunny tail or something maybe? So anyway, that's how it looks. Let me try and show you from the back. Tip number 1, I'm sorry, this looks bananas. Let's just move that to the side so we can actually have a conversation without you thinking, what on earth? First tip is whenever you're doing any kind of updo, make sure that there isn't tension on your hair. So at the moment, this feels a little bit tight. So I'm just going to loosen it off just by pulling my hair back out ever so slightly. And the reason that you want to do that is any tension over time can potentially cause hair damage and hair loss. We don't want that. In the short term, I also find that it gives me a headache. So just make sure you've kind of loosened that ponytail off a little bit. Okay, now this is looking quite nice and shiny from the oil. It's feeling relatively hydrated. So now you're going to take that piece that is still out, and somewhere is my little elastic invisible band. I mean, it's so invisible I've lost it. I got it. Okay. So take this little elastic, and you want to just pop it around a couple of times of that end piece like that. Now, I'm going to be honest, I am not a huge fan of those things. Sorry, I'll move that again. Oh no, it wants to stay. Okay, we'll just have to talk like this. Not a huge fan of these. I think they can be damaging. Because it is just at the end of my hair, it is easy to get out, but I would never use one of these as a main way to hold up a ponytail. Now, with this tail piece, you want to take the whole section and just part it into two, like this. By the way, let me just say, I did not invent this updo. I saw a video on Facebook and I followed along really quickly. I didn't save it. I've been doing it quite often, and now for the life of me, I can't find the original post. If anyone knows who the originator was, please give credit in the description. It was not me. Okay, right, so we've made the hole. You've got the ponytail section, this end piece, and you're going to twist it over. Does that make sense? So you just took it here, twist it once over, and then pull it back over the bunny tail like so. Okay, so again, let me try and show you from behind. So now that little tail piece is at the back. So now really we start to finesse it. As you can see, there's a little bit of the hairband just poking through. So I then start to just very gently adjust and pull. I'm also going to bring this forward a little bit and then just tuck that tail up and out of the way in the back. And then really, that's it. You just pull out a few pieces and you've got your updo. I like it as it is, but you could also pull like some more pieces out. You could tease it a little bit more. You could make it more messy. If you're someone who doesn't like these kind of frizzy, sticky up parts, again, this is when this type of oil would come into handy. You could just spray and kind of smooth those areas and those sections down a little bit. A couple of other options. You could use a hairspray. I'm not a great fan of hairsprays and texture sprays, I'll be completely honest. This is the other one that you could use, and if you have got very fine hair, to give an illusion of thicker hair, particularly when you put it up, something like this is really, really good. However, it doesn't matter how sparingly I use this, I still always feel a bit of product in my hair, and I'm someone who really doesn't like that. So they are really great at doing what they say they're going to, but you will feel it. To be honest, if you're on day 3, day 4, or day 5, it's probably not the end of the world because you're probably about to wash your hair anyway. But that's a really good option to give you kind of a thicker, fuller look. And then also to get some hold, you could use the hairspray. Like here, you could just hold that piece down, very lightly spray, smooth it over, and that's going to hold it. Personally, I don't mind a little bit of texture. I've really, really learned to embrace my natural hair. One other final option in terms of texture, and I particularly do actually like this one, is a wave spray, and the one from Way is probably the only one I've used where I don't feel it. But again, it's on the pricier side, so I wanted to give a range of options from different price points. That is the basic look. Now, let me show you how I would elevate this if I wanted a slightly more glamorous or more special occasion look. I do this really by using different accessories. So the first one you could use is something like this. Now, I got these off Temu. They were very inexpensive, but they're little scrunchies, which also have quite a chic, cute Chanel inspired bow on them. So really simply, just make sure you've kind of got the scrunchie, like really open it as wide as possible, and then just pop it carefully over the top, like that. And then you might just need to adjust ever so slightly. There we go. A really easy way just to kind of add an accessory like that. Now let me see if I can undo this without messing it up too much. You see, it's so forgiving, like that actually doesn't look too bad. I've pulled out a tiny bit of ponytail here, but you can just kind of tuck it back in. Next idea is to quite simply take a hairband. Again, I particularly love this one. I was in Sicily, it was in a random boutique, and I just absolutely love the texture. But if you kind of push it all the way back, I always feel, because it instantly gives you that much smoother look, it sort of really elevates an updo. And I mean, how easy was that? That took me seconds. And then finally, if you've watched my channel before, you will know how much I love a satin scarf. I have quite a few. This one's really big, it's from H&M, so it's a big square, I feel like I'm going to do a magic trick, square scarf. I would pop it into a triangle and then kind of in half again really, so you hide the point, this is so hard to show on camera, and kind of get it to a point where it's a smooth sort of shape like that. And then you can do multiple ways of tying this. You could just quite literally tie it instead like a hairband. So instead of this, you could use a scarf like that. Or what I'm probably more likely to do is actually tie it around the base of the bun. So to do that, I would go round once. You'd have to pull the bun up a little bit, then pull it round to the front, and then create a bow here. And I think this is quite like Sex and the City sort of style, Carrie Bradshaw-esque. It's got quite an 80s look to it, this one, I think. So really quickly, I'm going to show you how I would undo this. So you just pull that front section. You just need to do everything in reverse, basically. So you've now got that front section back out. I'm going to see how easily this little invisible, because I've oiled it, that just slipped out. So even if you feel like the ends of your hair don't need oiling, that came out so easily, I think it is probably worth using some oil just to prevent any damage. And then just very gently, trying to avoid any tangles, take your hair back down. And of course, if it had been up for hours, you'd have some crazy kinks and curls going on because of your natural wave. And the next day you'd probably want to wash your hair, let's be honest. And it's as easy as that. 5 minutes, job done, even to the elevated stage of adding the accessories. What do you think? Would you try this one? If you do, please share your photos with me. You can tag me on Instagram. I'm at Method to My Waves. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd love it if you take a second just to hit the thumbs up. And if you're not already a subscriber, then you know what to do. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.